The next thing is the KPIs, right? The key performance indicators. If you've implemented all these things, you're targeting the right audience, you're using the right channels, you've crafted an attractive offer, you're using the right messaging that resonates with your target market, making them take action. You have the strategy and the process for each of the key parts of the customer journey, from getting their attention to sparking interest, to converting them into customers, to retaining them and making them referring customers. How do you track all these things to be sure that you're doing the right things? That's what KPIs are. And when it comes to sales, there are a couple of KPIs you need to keep in mind, right? One that I fancy a lot is the lifetime value of a customer. If you sell something for $200, the value of that customer at the time of sale is $200. But that is a very short-term and myopic way of looking at the value of a customer. Because when you think in terms of returning customer, if you want the customer to return, you're not thinking of lifetime value. So instead of one transaction of $200, what happens if this customer keeps buying from you for the next 8 months or for the next 1 year? So if the customer is buying from you for the next 1 year and they are going to be buying every month from you, the lifetime value of that customer is $2,400. So if you are planning for a lifetime value of $2,400, your strategy will be totally different from somebody who is looking to make a one-off sale of $200. And guess what? The cost of acquiring that customer may be the same for you and that other person. Let's say it costs you $50 to acquire a customer through ads and all your other efforts. You spend $50 to acquire a customer, and that customer buys from you only once and spends $200 in your business. You make $200, but you spend $50. If I have a lifetime value perspective on that customer, and my goal is to retain the customer for the next 12 months, I make $2,400 and I only spend $50. You know, the cost of acquisition, you only spend it once. You've just spent that $50, you've acquired the customer. So the goal is, now that you have this customer, are you only going to squeeze out one sale from them, or are you going to keep squeezing them for their lifetime? So you need to think in terms of lifetime value. Most businesses have different lifetimes. Your customers will likely have different lifetimes. But if you're looking at the data, you will likely settle on an average. You might just notice that your business has the average lifetime of a customer is 6 months or 3 months. That doesn't mean that everybody who comes to your business will stop buying from you after 3 months or 6 months. All it just means is that there are some customers that keep buying from you for 5 years. Some only buy once, some only buy 2 or 3 times, but the average is 6 months. So you can plan with that 6 months. What it means is that just about the time you're getting to the 6-month mark of a customer, you can introduce an interesting offer that would, re-excite them about what you have to sell. You can introduce something like a retainer or a subscription that gives them value for money. So imagine I run a gym, right? And I know that towards at the beginning of the year, when the whole excitement and passion for working out and all that is high, I'm offering a gym membership, monthly subscription of $200. So when people join the gym, they pay $200. But I've found that in terms of lifetime, the average customer lasts only about 3 to 4 months. Because after the new year high has faded off, people then get sidetracked by life, by work and other things. So they stop coming to the gym. So what I can do is I can offer people an attractive long-term plan. Instead of only selling a monthly subscription, I can sell a half-year subscription at a 15% discount and sell a 1-year subscription at a 30% discount. Why am I doing this? I want to lock them in for a longer period. If you lock them in for a longer period, the chances are higher that they will actually keep coming to the gym and using the service. If they keep using the service, they will get the value. They will lose weight. They will look more attractive, and stuff like that. And the only reason I'm doing this is that I have a lifetime value perspective on the customer. I'm not just looking at the monthly subscriptions that they pay. If you keep looking at monthly subscriptions, you will suffer a churn that you cannot recover from, because the average, you're not looking at the lifetime value of your customers. If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, jointhebmg.com.